This is why Koro Sensei is the best mentor in anime and why you need to watch Assassination Classroom. Because honestly, all of Koro Sensei's teachings and his character are just so pure. All of the lessons he teaches in the show are just so impactful and very emotional that I feel like he is such a great teacher and such a great character that anybody could be impacted by anything that he has to say. So let's get into it.
In a world full of snacks, facts, and fun, one guy presses record. It's Jakobi-Won on franchise!
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today to day 12 of Anime, which is the series on the channel where we're going to be doing one anime video a day in the month of May to celebrate anime. So today we're talking about Assassination Classroom. I was introduced to Assassination Classroom about a year ago in my study abroad trip to Japan. I was introduced to this show by a friend while I was over there, and they suggested it to me. I was kind of iffy about starting it, but once I started it, I binged it in like a month, and I specifically remember watching those final episodes with that friend and kind of just feeling the emotion and the impact and just the greatness that the final episodes had of Assassination Classroom. Assassination Classroom is one of those series where it's not big and popular and famous like all of the other animes, but once you watch it, it is going to stick with you for a long time because of what you learn, what it teaches you, and just the principles that the show goes over. So I'm very grateful to that friend who introduced me to Assassination Classroom. Thank you for that. Assassination Classroom's morals and stories are just so good because of its main character teacher, Koro Sensei. Koro Sensei is the heart of Assassination Classroom along with all the other students, but I feel like Koro Sensei is the greatest character in the series just because of how great of a mentor he is. I could probably talk all day about different things that Koro Sensei says or teaches in the series, but I specifically wanted to talk about one quote today of Koro Sensei's. So I'm going to read it from the computer so I don't botch it. And it's probably one of his most famous quotes that's talked about a lot, and it's on failure and growth. It says, "The difference between the novice and the master is that the master has failed more times than the novice has tried." So let that sink in. Failure is necessary. That's what I understand from this. Koro Sensei, his main principle in teaching is failure is needed to grow and become a master at something. Masters, we think, are these fantastic, great beings because they're so skilled in whatever topic or skill that they're doing. But we don't understand that it took them so many failures to actually get to this point. And that is the thing that Koro Sensei wants us to understand. Failure is needed to become a master because when we're a novice and we're new, we're probably not going to even scratch the surface on tries compared to how many tries a master has done in said topic. And I think this is necessary in life and as we grow, because when we want to learn new skills, if it's in the classroom setting, at home setting, or with friends, if we want to learn something new, we're going to have to realize that failure is needed to help us learn. And failure shouldn't be something that's negative and something that tears us down. Failure should be something positive and something that helps us understand what we did wrong, and we need to take failure and use it to build us up and build up our confidence so that we could tackle said topic again and try again, because the more tries and the more fails we get out of it, the more likely we're going to master that topic, because that is what is needed to learn and grow in life and to become better at something. And I honestly think Koro Sensei had it right, and it's honestly one of his best teachings throughout the series, and one of the teachings he goes over pretty much like almost every episode in the series. But I'm going to leave it at that. I could probably talk about Koro Sensei's teachings for many more episodes. There's a lot of more famous quotes of his that I really enjoy. But I wanted to leave it to you guys. What do you think about Koro Sensei in Assassination Classroom? Let me know down in the comments down below, and leave a comment of your favorite Koro Sensei quote. I would love to hear them from you guys. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe so that you can be notified for any more future Jakobi-Won videos. And without further ado, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.
Oh,